Hey beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys, we're watching Pakistan street food at night.
Yeah, vegans won't survive here. It's the best ever food review show. We've done many on their channel, but I haven't done one. Well, we have. We did one where it was Indian food and Pakistani food, and he went to the two places, and I think we also done, was it a separate one that we done the McDonald's in India and Pakistan?
Yes, we did.
So we done that one, but yeah, it was like different foods there and different foods there. I think we did. So, but this one, I think Doc gave it me about a year ago. No, it says 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Sorry, Doc. Yeah, only because it says 2 years. I'm like, I had it saved all this time. But yeah, he did tell me to check it out then. And not only that, we see loads of videos and stuff like, you know, Indian food. The reason why I went to see was, obviously I ain't been to Pakistan, I've been to India about 5 or 6 times, but what is their street food like compared to Indian street food? Yes. I mean, I know, you know, like what people like, you know, I'm just saying, is the kind of the same, even though, you know, the countries are different. Is the kind of the same?
I feel like there's always a different twist to it, like a different taste. I don't think it is.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to find out now anyway.
Because you know that anyway, because with the way we make Punjabi tadka and stuff like that, and I'll start to make things differently.
Yeah, no, I do get that. But I mean, even like, I'm guessing if you want to look deep into it, then you're, like you said, Punjabi Khana is going to be totally different to Khana that's going to be like, well, Delhi, or it's going to be different to Mumbai. Mumbai's, like, if you go in Kerala or South India, it's totally different to North India. So even like in India, foods are different. But I just think that because I don't know what kind of street food is there, what is made there. Yeah, they might cook it differently, but is there things made that are not been heard of in India?
Right. Okay.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, God, I've never seen that. I understand if they went, you know, like lamb biryani and you're going, okay, yeah, they probably cook it differently. But I mean, if they mention something, you're going, what the heck is that? Never heard of that. That's what I'm trying to say. On street food wise.
Anyway, guys, before we start this, if you're new to our channel and you haven't yet, please give us a like, a share, and subscribe, and let us know what else you want us to react to in the comments section.
Here we go. Let's check this one out.
In this video, you're gonna witness Pakistani street food carnivore style. 4 kilograms, over 8 pounds of meat. We have to eat the whole thing.
You have to eat most of it.
I have to eat most of it. The sheer amount of meat that people eat here is off the charts.
I'm like a samurai, but with delicious food on my sword.
But first, let's back up. This is the city of Lahore in the Punjab province. If Punjab sounds familiar, it may be because India also has their own Punjab state right across the border. Though these two countries have a lot in common, today I'm on a mission to see what sets them apart when it comes to street food.
For the first time ever, I'm starting a country. I'm getting to know a brand new place at night.
Can you go into Lahore from Punjab?
Tons of amazing street food.
This is Pakistan after dark, and it all starts here.
It has finally happened. After years of planning, I'm in Pakistan, baby. I'm here right now with my man, Javel. We're at a restaurant with about 7 tawas. These huge cooking platforms that are slightly recessed. It's a perfect place to kind of shallow fry food. Here, they're making chicken, but not just any chicken. This is a super spicy chicken.
Tonight, I'm going for their best seller, the fiery, mouth-melting tawa chicken. Before hitting this oversized flat top, the chicken's already been par-cooked. Next, they add their own homemade masala, containing white pepper, black pepper, ginger, saffron, and yogurt. Then add supreme quality cooking oil.
I'm hungry actually, that looks nice.
This is the supreme cooking oil.
It's not even cooked yet.
Okay, you said all of that. What's all
a heckload of atomic level green chilies.
No, but you know the
Next,
cream.
add lemon and
It's a masala, they've uncooked. He said it!
I know that, but I want to know what the cream is that makes it look like that. So like double
Finally,
cream,
when it's ready to serve, the chicken is wrapped in a chapati and sent out into the world.
What's this round thing?
Started with this restaurant.
Roti, chapati,
and this restaurant started over 40 years ago.
We have the bread and we dig in straight.
Do you actually eat the chili?
Yes, of course.
Okay, is that respectable?
All right, I'll give you that.
She'll give me that. All right.
Do this part here. You went to a restaurant. Was it in
The thing about this is you can't stop eating it, even if you're burning.
Absolutely.
It looks good,
Flavor
man.
explosion, and then like
like
the aftershock. You taste the lightning, and then you wait for the thunder.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm loving it now.
When you bite into the chicken, first you taste, what is it?
Like a little bit of a charring kind
Yeah.
of thing. It comes from the tawa that they cook on.
I want some chicken
In
today.
China, what they would call wok hei.
Like this?
Like tasting the wok, it's like tasting the tawa. I want want to really load this up.
Let's do it.
I gotta go bigger.
Load it up.
I want to earn your respect. I can get the respect of a local.
We had more chili.
Is that good?
Oh,
I couldn't.
are
I
you sure? Oh my god.
We have a winner.
Oh my god.
I want it. Oh.
I want to say I'll regret that later, but I think pretty soon.
Yeah, wait, down to 5.
But it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so addictive. Luckily, on the side, we have a tiny bowl of yogurt to cool us down.
You would hope.
Joining me on this epic protein pilgrimage, Amna.
Need to chug it down.
She's a culinary student and a fashion blogger based in her hometown of Lahore.
I'm here for about a week. It's not a long time, but it's enough to get a snapshot of food here in Pakistan. Now, I know not a lot of people know that Pakistan and India used to be one country called Hindustan.
Yeah.
I've been in India a lot. I've had a lot of food there. But what would you say differentiates food in Pakistan from India?
I think northern Indian food is very similar. The kind of food you get in Punjab or Delhi, Amritsar. That's very close to the Pakistani food. But South Indian food or Bengali food, that's completely different. So the common factors I think would be that they're big on meat, we're big on meat. They're big on oil, we're big on oil.
Yeah. Is that the prayer?
Yes.
About how long does that take?
3 minutes.
Okay.
This is a Muslim nation. What percentage of people here would you say is Muslim? Nearly all?
Nearly all, yes. Very, very small percentage of minorities. India, of course, is a big population, so the diversity is much more too. Not just religion, but you know, the different regions have a very distinct culture.
So it seems the other big difference would be that everyone's eating halal here.
Halal, yes.
So no pork, although not much pork in India anyways.
Also in India, they don't eat so much beef.
Okay, so that's a pretty notable difference right there. All right, this is a good start. We have a lot more to
Lessons
see.
to learn, huh? For people who don't
Our
know.
street food journey has led us here.
I ain't
One of
pork or
the kind
beef.
a la
I
carte
know
menu.
What time do restaurants close here? 2 a.m.?
Yeah,
Only here, you're pointing to the body parts you most crave.
Oh.
that's the fact.
If uncertain, it's always good to start with the sheep butt fat.
Hold on, I recognize this. I just came here from Uzbekistan. This is a fat tail sheep.
This is
Fat
that.
tail sheep.
This is called the dumba. Just the tail.
Oh, so we call the whole animal dumba.
Dumba. The dumba is like the foundation of Uzbek cooking. So many dishes start with the fat that kind of melts off of that, and then they cook in the fat. Is that
Are
what
they
they're doing
cooking in
here?
the
That's
fat
what
of
they're going
that?
to do here, yes.
All right.
A typical order should contain a variety of meat cuts for a more dynamic flavor and texture experience.
This is 1 kg, some fat, some neck, some joint, and there's
So
going to
the-
be
yeah.
different dishes.
How
So it
big
gives
do they
us a
go?
flavor.
Because some of those pots are quite big.
They have an option of going as big as 4 kilos also.
That's 8.8 pounds.
Yeah.
It's so fresh. Everyone know how we get it.
Along with the meat, the real locals know that certain sheep organs must be specially requested.
Our meat
You know,
looks
like the secret
nothing
menu
like
at
that.
In-N-Out.
That's kidney, right?
That's kidney.
And that's testicle? Women eat
Yeah,
testicles in
you have them here.
Pakistan?
They sell them
I
in the
do.
butchers
So,
here.
Great. What do you like about the testicle?
it's just the flavor and how they make it, and also, can I say the mouthfeel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you just did.
I did.
With our meat ready, we head to the fire pits, where highly skilled, smoke-tolerant chefs juggle over a dozen cast-iron pots at various points in their cooking process. These guys are seriously impressive.
Chef, how do you handle the smoke?
He's used to it.
How long did it take him to get used to it?
He's been doing it for 18 years. So.
Holy cow.
Wow.
18 years.
Welcome to Ilyas Dumba Kahari. We've
See,
learned about the
I'm
Dumba.
not with the
Now this is
testicle
the
used
Kahari.
So is it frying? Is it boiling?
I would say it's between braising and stir frying and also stewing a little bit.
4 kilograms, over 8 pounds of meat. We have to eat the whole thing.
So you ask for
have
what you
to eat
want,
most
then
of
they
it.
I have
quickly
to
wait
eat
in front
most
of
of
you.
it.
We add
Wow.
salt, then green chilies for spice,
They
ginger
love their
for
green chilies,
aromatics,
huh?
and tomato for
So see,
acid.
I'm sorry that
There's
India is my
also
only point of
sense of
comparison,
flavor.
but there's usually an
Peppers.
onslaught of ingredients. Like 15 spices would not be
Try
enough in
the big
India, but
pieces.
here it's essentially maybe 4 different things contributing some flavor.
On
some
average,
chicken.
about 700 pounds of meat is cooked and consumed here each day, serving over 1,000 guests. But it's not just about the kahari. Tonight, the charcoal grill is also full of action.
So I heard this is really special.
You won't find this anywhere. This is also from the sheep, the liver, wrapped in fat.
Oh, I've heard of this. This is like caul fat. It's like the fat lining from the animal.
It's
Doesn't feel so good.
exactly right.
Fair play is,
Can we
you
try
know,
a piece?
people have it. It's just not my thing.
We can have all of it.
He seemed like he was yelling at you.
No, he was happy.
Oh, okay, he's very aggressive with his enthusiasm. Ooh, these all look so dang delicious. Wow, I've heard that you should only eat 2 at most, or it'll give you hot flashes, even if you're a man. I don't know how that works. Wow,
But the flavor.
it's really, really hot. It's so sheepy. The liver is nice, it's super warm. The fat on the
sheepy.
outside is juicy, and it gives you that first hit of flavor when you take a bite into it.
Absolutely.
but also a little gamey. You a fan of the gaminess?
I do like it.
That's our appetizer. We're gonna head in and eat the big
That's
4
not my
kilos.
thing. No.
next. Right here.
The king.
Tons of different cuts in here. You kind of just have to go piece by
It
piece
looks
and
good.
figure out what it is.
I don't know if I, you know,
Oh, wow. It is so juicy.
Looks
I'm not
good, though.
surprised because he cooked it so long, but I just couldn't tell. Is it going to be tough? Is it going to be tender?
Very tender.
Over here.
So this is called a Peshawari naan, also known as a Kashmiri roti. It's a different way of making it than a naan.
Well, what's the difference between this and a naan? Because it looks like a naan and not so much like a naan,
It's
which is
really
what you're
the
saying.
treatment of the dough of the naan.
Are they more hostile towards it? They treat it badly?
Explain what do they do?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't
That's
explain
good.
what
It's
they do.
interesting because you said maybe there's not a ton of differences between here and India, but I've never had anything like this in India. This is wildly different.
Because this is from the northern parts of Pakistan.
Mmm. That's good.
I used to love that as a kid. I used to fight everyone to get all the marrow.
Should we try some
I
kidney?
should
Okay,
enjoy
let's
that.
do that.
Livery, but not kind of like dry like liver. Really nice and moist. Oh.
See, I'm not into like
the testicle.
livery kind of stuff either.
small
Kidneys,
liver.
nah, it's not my thing.
That's one way.
Yep.
There's something about the sauce and the cast iron. It's made it really dense, so it's not like fatty and jiggly.
Looks good,
That's the
though.
part that bothers people.
That,
Because
whatever
the
that
moisture's
is.
gone out. It's cooked at such heat.
I bet this is one of those foods you could give to people and tell them halfway through. By the way, you've eaten 17 testicles, and they'd have no idea.
It's so good.
I wouldn't.
Very impressed.
Nah,
This
I
is
couldn't
just
do
our
it.
second location. We have a lot more to see still.
Let's finish this first.
I was hungry. I don't know more.
I tried to get out of eating 8 pounds of meat, but
No,
no.
I'm still remembering what he had at the starting. That was good, man. Trust me, that looked tasty.
I forgot it all after seeing
Bro,
all of this.
so thank you so much for making it happen.
Thank you so much for coming. You've been long awaited.
Meet Ali, a Pakistani man on a mission to introduce his country's cuisine to the world.
We were going to come here before COVID, and then COVID happened, and that was not on my calendar at all.
He's the reason I'm in Pakistan for this series. But of all places, why start in Lahore?
Lots of many cultures from different parts of Indo-Pak subcontinent merged here. So you'll find a taste of India, you'll find a taste of Middle East. Lahore embraced all those spices, all those cultures, and made it its own.
Does Pakistan need to distinguish itself from India when it comes to food?
They are very high on spices. Here you find spices a bit more moderate, and we love our meat.
Yeah.
So if you're the meat lover, Pakistan is your place.
Right.
The street food journey continues. This is After Dark in Pakistan. Right now we're in a new joint, a new location. I'm with Abid, and he is saucing up some of these fish. This is rohu.
Fish.
It's a local
I'm not
type
really
of
a fish
carp,
person
freshwater
either, so-
carp.
The
You
rohu
like
fish
fish,
is
don't you?
marinated with a paste consisting of garlic, ginger, korum seed, cumin, chili, and salt. It marinates for 2 hours.
From
Okay.
here, it's gonna head to the fryer. They're gonna fry the heck out of it, and it's gonna taste delicious? Question mark? I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out pretty soon.
You would eat that, wouldn't you?
Sadiq Makli Farosh has been selling this very same recipe for over 50 years, starting as a cart and evolving to one of Lahore's must-stop destinations.
Something different.
We've been a bit sheep heavy, and this is something refreshing, something light.
Very light.
Oh.
Try that.
We break the bread and
Doesn't
we
look
dig
bad, does
right
it?
in. And also, I have to warn you, it's going to have a lot of these small fish bones.
Uh-oh, that looks nice.
You have another bone in there, by the way. I can see
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Saved my life. Give it a little bit of a dip.
Yeah, this is a tamarind
That's the only
sauce.
problem, innit? The bones and that.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of flavor.
With chutney.
It's interesting because we were talking about Pakistani food versus Indian food. Here it seems like they're more likely to focus on just a few ingredients and really concentrate on just those flavors. So I taste the garlic, I taste cumin, like I taste each individual spice.
One of the very good chefs that I met in my life said that a good dish only needs 5 ingredients.
Oh, yeah?
That's it. Any more than that, and you're
I've heard
making
that
it too
recently on
complicated.
something
Sorry,
else.
subcontinent of India.
We're also on the subcontinent of India.
Oh, yeah. If you get a bone in your throat, what do you do?
Get somebody to. It really depends on the size of the bones. You can also throw up sometimes.
These are great tips.
Yeah.
Overall, it's quite delicious.
Can you
Carp has a
imagine
bad
sitting there and
reputation
everyone's
for
just-
being muddy and earthy because it's a bottom feeder. But here, it's quite delicious. I don't taste any of that. It's an aggressive fish with an attitude,
Back in the
and so you
days,
have to
yeah,
treat it
you're
just
having
as
fishes
aggressively.
with
And that's
fish
what
and
they've
chips.
done
You
here.
used to have to
It's
get bones
magical
in them.
because it's hot,
Now
it's
you
steaming,
don't. Now
it's
they make sure
crunchy,
they're
and the
out.
flavors just come out so powerfully. We have one location left. It's just on the road. We should head there now.
We finished this before.
After we finish this entire thing, for sure, we will do it off camera. What you know about Pakistani chicken? I know what you're thinking. You already saw it in the beginning of the video. No, this is completely different right here. We've come to another restaurant, and man, rotisserie chicken, but not done with a machine. No, this is done with the touch of a human. This man right here. Oh, we're holding hands now.
In this street-side rotisserie, they marinate whole chickens for 24 hours, smoking them in a vinegar and spice blend containing green chilies, garlic, ginger, and whole spices. When it's time, they're stabbed and skewered over hot charcoal for about an hour.
Looks good, man.
Each skewer has one chicken on it. Look, I'm like a samurai, but with delicious food on my sword. And this, oh, I just scared it. It peed a little bit.
After roasting, it's scored and doused with lime and masala. This chicken pairs best with basmati rice cooked with carrots, mint, dried dates, and saffron. You'll only find this creation at Khalifa Balochi Saji, serving over 1,000 customers every day for the last 18 years.
Gosh, you know, it's our last location here. We've got some chicken and we have some skewers too. These are beef skewers.
This is beef kebab.
Kebab,
Yes.
I do.
There are two types of kebabs you'll find in this region. The shish kebab refers to seasoned cubed meat that's skewered and grilled.
If it was
Then
lamb, I
the
would
Sikh
have it.
kebab, that's minced meat. Carefully shaped on a skewer by hand and blasted with hot charcoal heat until they're dripping with flavor. With the Sikh kebabs here, beef is king. Ground up along with oil, onion, ginger, garlic, green chilies, and condensed milk.
I'm gonna just eat it plain to begin with. That's really nice. So delicious. There's so much flavor, spicy, but there's so much seasoning that it becomes a texture within the Sikh kebab. Like I'm chewing on ground spices. I'm gonna try giving it a little bit of a dip. This is coriander.
Yes, and mint with yogurt.
Oh yeah, you're dirty.
Chutney.
Yep, and that's gonna balance off.
Oh, that
a
chicken
little
looks
bit
good
of
though.
the
Right in that
overpowering
middle
of
there.
spice.
I'm
This
just
is
looking
like
at chicken and
heartburn, and
jaws.
this is like Pepsi AC.
Yes.
Somewhere in the middle. It tamps down the spice a bit, so it's not so
Look,
intense.
like big one.
It's called a Sikh kebab. Did the Sikh people invent this?
No,
It's
no.
still meat and we've only got
All
vegetarian
right,
in the
that
house.
was a dumb question.
So it's not Sikh kebab, it's Sikh kebab. And Sikh is a skewer.
I feel bad for my audience watching right now. It's one of the best flavors, and it's something you can only get, in this type of an environment. I mean, you can probably go to a restaurant with air conditioning too, and a little bit of soundproofing. You have to come to a place like this, to Lahore, to the street side. It's made fresh. They are not playing it safe with the spices. It's really spicy.
Exactly.
That brings me this right here, the chicken. On a huge bed of biryani. Is that biryani?
That's not biryani. Biryani is very spicy. Kind of tastes Middle Eastern.
Oh, okay. We have our chicken right here. They ripped open the chest, just spread a bunch of seasonings in there.
Oh, that looks good though.
Oh my.
Oh, there's plenty of masala on there. It tastes like pure salt and red chili powder and cumin. Wow, that's a lot of spices.
You need to have it with the rice. That's how we eat. So it's got a really good balance.
Sure. I think the same as like that long grain biryani rice.
Yeah, the basmati rice is the same.
I love the texture of that. I love how it feels. It's almost like eating little short noodles sometimes. So yummy. It has been a pleasure sharing all this food with you and getting really my first taste of Pakistan with you.
I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So right here, this guy's going to help introduce us to our next food while he talks to his wife. Maybe she has a grocery list, or maybe he left the stove on. She wants to reprimand him for a moment. Oh, look, a goat. Or a sheep. Huh? What was that? All right, so he cuts that up, then right through the bone. Oh, like a skateboarder who messes up on a half
You
pipe.
don't want to be messing with this guy.
Sir, you have my complete respect. That's hard to do. My dad only has 80%. Love you, Dad. Guys, that is just video one in Pakistan. There's so much more to come. We have an incredible itinerary, and that is thanks mostly in part to this man. Check it out. This is Ali. He's helping us. He is like really the local expert, local ambassador to this country, especially when it comes to food. And I just want to say thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for your words. Just the first day, a lot of food is waiting for you in the next coming days.
Heck yeah. I better jump on the elliptical. Guys, that's it. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Say it out loud.
Oh, I'll say it again.
Do it now.
Let's do it again. I'll say peace with you.
Say peace now.
Yeah.
Say peace.
Peace.
Done. Cut.
Anyway, that was the video, guys. The only thing I was going to say was I'm not a fish person. I don't eat beef, but the thing is, the dish at the start with the chicken, that looks really good. And then the one at the end, I would definitely. But I am hungry now.
Agree.
And it's lunchtime.
I like the fish as well, and we're gonna go because we want to eat. So bye bye.
I'm starving. Streets made wait before we do, but Streets made gobi and dal.
And dal.
So I'm happy. I'm looking forward to that. But I would, if I had the choice right now, I would love to have some chicken or lamb curry.
Juicy chicken.
You know, with naans or roti or whatever. Oh god, or even chicken
Chop
like that.
card, let's go
Anyway,
and eat.
guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us
See
know
you
what else we react to and see you on the next
Bye-bye.
one. Bye.